r/AskReddit. What is something that makes you say, man, I effing hate people? My dog ran away 5 days ago and I've been posting on every website trying to find him. Someone posted him as found yesterday and someone else claimed him. Had to contact the police to help me finally get him back after 5 hours of headache because the person that found him blocked me and they were only trying to cooperate after the Facebook group that originally thought he was returned to his rightful owner put him on blast for stealing my dog. People fucking suck, man. Fuck that guy with a cast iron skillet. Anytime I hear about duck gangs, child duck rings or morgue parties, a lot of people are just screwed in the head. What are morgue parties? Necrophiliac orgies. It makes me sick just putting it simply. Why aren't they called morgies? Do I upvote or downvote this? When they did something obviously wrong and still openly denies it. People that find the utmost joy in saying nasty shit behind others' back. Either that or people that plot on other people's demise, like sit there and watch them make a mistake only to use it against them for their own personal gain when they could have just helped them in the first place. When people twist the truth and accuse you of things you didn't do and people side with them. Managers firing competent workers to secure their own position. And then blaming the incompetent ones in order to save their own position once HQ is concerned. The worst part is that this backfires to them much less often than it should. These are castle builders. They build walls out of the people they break down, and instead of building people up, they turn them against each other. When they do help people, it's temporary, and only with the promise to help next time, if they continue to perform. Much worse is managers refusing to fire incompetent workers because they're lazy or don't want to stir the pot. I work as a programmer. This one guy in his 50s has been around 20 plus years and he's an effing moron. And by that I mean, he doesn't try, he gives up fast and easy. He comes over to ask you a question and looks down at you condescendingly as you try to help him. He doesn't know the most basic things. The one time we tried to get him to do something, he broke everything. He bitches all the time. And he's been employed for so long. It's insane. Workplace politics. Period. High school drama never ends, it just puts on business casual and starts drinking coffee. I'm never sure if I work at a place where the drama is at a minimum, or if I'm just not in the know. Probably the latter, which I'm fine with. I also thought there was no drama at my workplace, but believe me, there always is. Drama. Drama never changes. Working in customer service. That is what killed my faith in humanity. Everyone wants it free and now or I'll get you fired. You stick to the rules and customer complains to higher-ups and they give them what they want anyways. You try to work with the customers and higher-ups get on your case for not doing it right. When I worked at Target, a woman came in with like 90 coupons, and all of them worked except one that was expired. I handed it back to her and explained it couldn't be used and she asked if I could just put it through. I told her I couldn't but that the rest worked and she was saving about $150 already, hoping it would soothe her. Nope. That last coupon was the one she really wanted and I was a stupid bitch. I called my manager over as this woman is literally screaming over this one coupon that I literally cannot push through without supervisor approval. It was over $10 and I'm panicking. Finally my manager comes over, I tell her it's expired and she just puts it through. The customer complained to her about me and she wrote me up then and there, even telling the customer that she was taking care of me now, mom, so don't worry. That manager needs to be fired into the sun. Lately there have been quite a few instances of someone or potentially multiple people putting poisoned meat out near dog parks. There is absolutely no valid reason to do that and I hope they catch the ass wipes. My colleague's dog died because of this. She was devastated. They call themselves dog hunters for some reasons. Man, if someone tried to hurt my dogs I'd fucking eat 'em. I totally get their John Wick movies. You killed the dog my dead wife left me. You stole my car and burned my house down. Yeah. Some, if not all, of you fuckers deserve to die. People being assholes to servers, hosts at a restaurant. I was a server, and I was told that suicide is the only way out. Looked at me like they wanted me to off myself right there with a dinner fork for their amusement. What rotten people I had to deal with. Thankfully they were just a minuscule fraction compared to people that were genuinely pleasant to serve. And I don't wait tables anymore. Plastic litter on nature trails is really fucked up to me. Like, how does one enjoy a nature trail and at the same time think it's okay if we all toss Gatorade bottles there? Here in Oregon there is a 10-cent deposit so they don't lay around for long anymore. Not that that forgives the lazy fuck who just tosses shit, but at least it helps that some people pick cans and bottles every day. After working as a critical care nurse for years now, you'd think it would be the countless IV drug abusers or alcoholics that I treat in the MICU, but it's not my patients that make me think that. It's their families. I get that most of the time people are nervous for their loved ones. They don't want to lose the parent. But I see this situation happen over and over. When it's time, people can't just let go. So 95-year-old Nana comes in and has trouble breathing. We ask her if she would want to be intubated if necessary and says no. She doesn't want that or CPR. But there isn't a form and her daughter is healthcare proxy. Too bad the family doesn't respect that. So we tube her. But her blood pressure can't handle the sedation, so we need to start presses. Then she develops a pneumonia, so we've got to pump her with antibiotics. But oops, too bad she's already gone septic. Start some more presses, who care if she loses a few fingers and toes in the process, we've got a BP right. Get some bedside dialysis going too, might as well. Until ultimately we tell the family it's getting to be futile and we should really just make her comfortable for her own sake. But no. They don't agree. Fuck your years of schooling and experience. So Nana codes. I do chest compressions and break all of her ribs in the process. We shock her and slam her with drugs and fluids for a half hour until eventually there's literally nothing more to do. I'm sorry, I know this was such a long rant. I just got off an overnight. But this happens so often, and every single time I just think of the agony we put this person through in their last days on earth, all because a family couldn't respect their loved one's wishes. Please. When it's time, just let me pump them with morphine and Ativan and let them go in peace and comfort. People who say, oh, it's the job to clean up after me, or I'm making sure that they're still employed, as an excuse for not cleaning up after themselves in public. Like, no. You don't leave a soda spilled everywhere and then not even attempt to clean it up. You don't leave rolls and rolls of toilet paper all over the floor in the bathroom. You don't leave bags of popcorn and drinks and popcorn all over a theater floor and seats. Take responsibility. Clean up your mess. My dad does this. I work in the cinema so I get free tickets, but he refuses to clean up after himself and says it's the job. Does he not realize I literally work there? Screw his free tickets. We used to let people bring in their own food. Against policy and all that, but we didn't care. We were making minimum wage. Then some assholes ruined it for everyone. We kept finding junk we didn't sell all over the floor, usually greasy gross shit like chicken bones or fast food sauces, alcohol spills. Sticky sucks, greasy can be fixed with some salt. Sticky requires a mop, and we got like 10 minutes to clean an entire theater. We finally said fuck it, privileges revoked. If people are going to abuse our goodwill, no more outside food. People who drive drunk or texting. But I can do it, it's just everyone else who'd be dangerous when they do it. People who don't return the grocery cart. Like, who do you think you are? Might seem trivial, but it fucking drives me nuts when people get off an escalator and just stop and decide where they want to go next. It's like, I can't stop this thing, you need to keep moving. Also people who stand in doorways. Edit, wow, I am so glad others feel the same. Also thank you kind stranger for my first gold. Animal cruelty really makes my blood boil. When people don't pick up the dog's poop. My job. Oh. And people. People make me hate people. So a guy was tailgating me. Seriously. Not like he was kinned off close. I'm talking I tap brakes and we're both done kinned off close. I'm going over the speed limit too. So when he finally goes to pass me, I go to flick him off. I turn to do it, but he's already flicking me off, totally taking the steam out of my middle finger. He was the one driving like an asshole. Please leave a like and subscribe for more videos.